Hello. Today I'm going to be playing Disco Elysium, which shouldn't be a problem. But I will check if the stream is still recording. Good. Testing. Testing. Hello. Hello. Nice. Nice. Today we're playing Disco Elysium, which is a Steam game, which is pretty fun. Today we're playing Disco Elysium, which is a Steam game, which is pretty fun.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
It's pretty much an RPG game.
Of course. What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions. He knows
There's
where we
the
are.
pier,
He
the
just
Cape
wants
Side
directions.
apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
He knows where we are.
Pier,
He
the
just
Cape
wants
Side
directions.
apartment buildings, some more tenements. The harbor gate. Not a lot. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements, some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there and a fish market, but that got closed down ages ago. A fish market, but that got closed down ages ago.
Damn.
A fish market, but was down ages ago.
Damn.
The fish markets. And that's it's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. No problem. Me? I am just a gardener. I am working. I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there hanging from a tree.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. Of course.
Okay, let's find this body. Hmm. Nice. There we go.
This small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. In her hands, and there is a warm smile on her. Photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone. Why? I just told you why.
So we don't know what year it is, and we don't know where we are, but we just got to keep going and figure things out as we go along. So I think we just have to explore a little bit for now. Okay.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Noise.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
I'm getting water really quick, but this seems pretty interesting. Well, there was a water bottle right behind me.
10:18. State your message, sir. 10:09. Over. 10:04. Message received. This is a...
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
You mean your partner?
Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you...
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Dittmar, sir.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They laugh at you.
I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge.
Fuck me! Mac, come here! You've got to hear this! Dick Mullen lost his badge!
What's going on?
Super Copy lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his goddamn... Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is.
Oh no.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on.
Oh my god.
10-9, come in, officer.
This guy is down bad.
Wondering about your gun. Over.
Lying over the phone. It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Fuck.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protected.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The handles are long and sleek. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in. The pry bar feels nice and cold, useful for opening all sorts of doors. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the white suede feels luxurious under the tub. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Precinct 57, how may I assist? 57, over.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering.
Flashlight, pry bar, and chain cutters. Noise. Okay. It's an interesting location, that's for sure. It's 1951. Let's check this out. Let's check this out.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit. Do you want me to brief you? Three days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. The de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. The de facto.
Interesting.
Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. The de facto.
Interesting.
Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. The de facto.
Interesting.
Now it appears they've started executing too. That's us, the Ravachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Okay. Okay.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer. No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. I'm relieved that you agree. Anyhow, let's get back to the case. Was there anything else you wanted to know? You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you? There's no 3 days ago. During that time, the victim. Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted to know? Good.
Okay, let's go.
A sturdy metal door. Gone. The door rattles against your knuckles. The door rattles.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside. The police? Everyone knows the police. No. Go check the backyard door.
Backyard door.
Madame, I assure you.
There is no reply.
Madame.
There is no reply.
Damn.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building. You have no clue. It's just a wall.
Hey, what's that noise down there? There must be another way into the building.
We found the body! Yay! Gotta get in that area. Damn.
Are you trying to sneak up on me?
Logic error. She's not sleeping.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out. Then why are you sneaking up?
I think we can get... Fuck. Huh. At least you know where the body is.
It's been a week and now you show up.
Let's leave here for now.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. My name is Plaisance. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Okay.
I am. Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn. Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? And what else can I do for you?
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these.
Note, reading about Dick Mullen will not actually make you a better detective. Crime fiction is a disgrace, an asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf? You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen, The Stonewall Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposed. The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Browsing through all the books suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called The Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs. Biography of an Occidental rock star called. Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Ian Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees and nothing. Now please go back to browsing the...
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the...
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir. No! Please just talk to me off.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron.
Okay.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
It's obviously something we can do later.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago.
Nice.
The message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling rags. This is point A. The driver started there. The driver started there. And then accelerated straight into the fence. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the corner, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. This seems to be a canal.
You are correct. This is a rather motor...
Nice. Now we're here.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists its neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils. The smell is repulsive. It pushed...
Ewy.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet. And
It's okay. Happens to everyone. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. That young woman, the gardener, mentioned if she doesn't have any,
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white chip. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Nice.
active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're two. Oh, there it is. You see a shabby little door.
Hell yeah.
What is this then? A tool shed?
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, see that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? The secret path the local kids use.
Yeah. Sure. Can I get a Baconator, please, with medium fries? Thank you. Bye.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the arse. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day. The cloak? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Yikes.
No, no. That's still. You could have died there. Shit, 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 shit. I'm failing you. This wasn't part of our.
Hey, what happened? I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better. It's just a cloak after all. A cloak? I do think it. Well, it doesn't seem.
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hold?
Let's get these monies. Shamanies. Okay, how do we get out of here? Get this ammonia or whatever it is.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that said, "The body is downwind from here." Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the.
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one, and he also has information.
No matter how strong you think you are. An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the company. An off-key melody starts playing.
Kudo, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid game. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you... But the doorbell is broken.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. This button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Hell yeah.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Sure, go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terror.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6, maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 4. 2. Standard work boot. Steel 3. Hobnailed work 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. 5. Another standard work boot. 6. An aberration, light as air, even paint. 7. The glowing. 8. And yet another standard.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
This man is not easily toyed with.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Interesting. Let's name someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harport. Or maybe a drummer? A drummer only uses their right foot for the kick drum. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear off the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell, emitting it. The ammonia only makes it worse. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Damn.
Now does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a cradle on.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too. That's probably a good idea. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it with special bonus.
You've gained a thought. You've gained authority. Hello. Hello.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
This Post Lavantorier mail collection box has been heavily vandalized. The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the cool, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also. The mail collection box seemed cathartic. Thankfully, then.
What the fuck?
You shudder, then you swallow. The box seems happy. The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly.
We can sit on benches after we've solved them.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when the tenant can.
Check this place out.
Welcome to Revachol. Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep
What he means is fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
One second, I have to charge my Julio. I'm back.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You two make a cute couple. You know that.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers. It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sourcing of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep. I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. The science of racial theory has all been proved. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. So, lately, we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources. The problem? The damn kids are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
It's what the kids of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any mojitos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring. Good.
Oh no.
Put together, we can form a bulwark against these troubled times. Root out the forces that seek to undermine the well-being of the
Oh man.
Lieutenant Kitsuraga's stern expression remains unchanged, but you sense he can't be happy about this turn of events.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months, maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions? Oh, not much anymore. I'm here. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing.
Look, as detective, we're on the same side here, yeah? No need to bust my balls. Huh? I'm here to pick up a load of apples. Just
Koiko may be another derogative for a person from Grad, we think.
yeah, it's one of their main exports.
In fact, Yukokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Yeah? Says who? Then I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own homes.
He means the people living in Gran.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk, those degenerates from Grad. Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise? Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's holding, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great grandfather was a carter, had a royal license. Sure fucking is. We have a guild. Good. Trusting.
When you said before that you were down with racism, was it meant in earnest, or were you just trying to win his confidence? I suppose that's a relief. Just be careful how often you avail yourself of this technique. A lie may be useful in the short term, but I have a way of catching up with you later.
We know a lie, son, and it didn't feel like one to us. He chooses to believe, though.
And one more thing. As you've seen, these sorts of attitudes are quite common in Martinez, so I expect this to happen. I've had this conversation enough times in my life. From now on, I'm going to stay out of it. How you choose to respond is your business.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
I suppose that's a relief. Just be careful how often you avail yourself of this.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Yeah. Thank you.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. Good. Fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Rights of people, rights of workers to have gainful employment, to make a salary and feed their families. His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from a set of learned phrases. Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work! Maybe you should ask them. We have families to feed.
So do we, Scott.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. Trying to meet their fat boss. I know nothing about murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir. Pity.
Let us work! You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses. Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think. Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something. We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.